What's good, y'all? It's your boy Lycan here, back with another video. This video is going to be about the recent issues talking about the Steam Machine. So for those that don't know, Steam Machine just got recently announced, and I'm making a video talking about it because this is crazy. Well, it's not if it's accurate, it is accurate. So for those that don't know, the Steam Machine is essentially meant to be a PC console hybrid. It's a PC that's a console. A lot of people enjoy console gaming, and with console gaming, the issue you run in typically with console gaming is that it has limitations on it. Whereas with PC, you can get. I just recently got into PC gaming. I've been a console gamer my entire life, but like you can get 300 FPS. You can play a bunch of different games on a bunch of different launchers, all things like of that nature. The problem though is pricing. If you don't know, I recently had to buy a new graphics card. Best Buy, if you I'll pin it somewhere, but Best Buy ended up breaking my graphics card. So when they broke my graphics card, and then they couldn't get the replacement graphics card, it put me in a predicament where it was like I could get my money back for the entire system, or I could just buy a brand new graphics card. I chose to buy a brand new graphics card because of tariffs, because of just the economy. Like it's a bunch of because of politics. It's a bunch of things going on where RAM, graphics cards, and memory are skyrocketing in price. The same RAM that's currently in my PC, I spent $180 on just to be not lie to you. I say Best Buy, you want low? Like shit. Perfect. The same RAM I bought. I promise you, I didn't pay this price for this. I promise you. Dog. Like, so that is why things are the way they are. I thought Valve was gonna wait on announcing the Steam Machine. I thought we were gonna get an announcement of, oh, it's delayed, oh, it's not coming out right now. You know, basic PR talk like blame the climate, blame the economy, and say we delaying it. And we'll make a future announcement. Like follow our social medias for a future announcement kind of thing. That's what I thought was gonna happen. I did not think they were gonna release the actual like machine prices because I spent $180 on this. It is now $1,200. So when I was arguing with the rep from Best Buy because she was like, "Oh, you're gonna spend $1,500 on a graphics card?" I was like, "Man, the RAM in that PC alone is $1,200. You're only giving me back $2,000. Why would I like? So even if I got the money back, it doesn't make sense for me to spend the $2,000 and I can't even get the same PC that I had before. I had an i9 14900K. I had 64 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM. I had a 4070 Ti Super at the time I bought that PC. And because of that, it was like, there's nothing like it's nothing I can do. So because of that, it's within my best interest just to take the PC back and buy a new graphics card. And that's what I did. And well, now I'm here. I bought a 5070 Ti from Micro Center. And I'll be shopping at Micro Center from the future because Best Buy is horrible in terms of customer service. But that was that video. I'll link that video. That's not what we came here for. What we came here for is the Steam Machine. So, Steam Machine. First off, the CPU, a semi-custom AMD Zen 4 6-count 12 turds CPU. A semi-custom RDNA 3 28 I believe that's CUDA cores in the GPU. 16 gigabytes of DDR5 plus 8 gigabytes of DDR6 VRAM, 512 gigabytes of NVMe SSD storage, Wi-Fi 6, gigabyte internet, integrated Steam controller wireless adapter, and it's in a cube form. Cool, cool. These are the specs of the computer. Now, I'm not Mr. Spec guy. I don't know. But from what everyone is saying is that the specs are essentially slightly weaker than the base PS5. The problem is, I believe, PlayStation 5. I believe the base PS5, because that's the Pro. Yeah, base PS5 is $600. So if it's slightly weaker than the base PS5 at $600, or let's say $700 for the 1 terabyte version, dog, you got the 512 gigabyte version at $1,000. Really? Like, nobody's paying that price. And and that's without a controller. It's $1,000 without a controller. It's $1,128 with a controller. So I'm spending $1,000 fucking dollars and I don't even get a controller, my nigga? Really? Really? Okay. Well, that's 500 gigabytes. 2 terabytes is fucking $1,400. And you get some goofy ass extra faceplates for $1,400 in a 2 terabyte model. No controller. $1,428 for the 2 terabyte model with the stupid ass goofy faceplate. And oh yeah, by the way, that one includes a controller. Are you fucking out your mind, Valve? And this goes on to a bigger topic of what is Sony like. There's no way Sony is gonna see this and be like, yeah, we're gonna announce the PS6. Like, I've already been arguing with my cousin. Shout out to him, my boys. When y'all see this video, we've been having an argument. I'm convinced the PS6 is going to be $1,000. Like, the PS6 is going to be $1,000. Xbox 720 is going to be $1,000. Like, I'm just calling it 720. We don't know what the name is, but you get what I'm saying. Like, it's going to be $1,000. There is no way, no how people are going to be okay paying this price. No. Valve should have sat back and either took, because they probably already are taking a loss, but took a bigger loss. Because if the 512 gigabyte model, no controller, was $800, $700, $600 minimum, like being really generous, $800 max, people would be able to swallow that. Okay, $600 for a 512 gigabyte console, no controller. It's a new machine. All right, cool. And then you could have charged $700-800 for the one with the controller. Okay, cool, because the controller is pretty much $100. Then you should have had a terabyte model. Why is there a 512 gigabyte model and then a 2 terabyte model? What the hell happened to the 1 terabyte model? There should be a terabyte model, period. So the fact that it's not, it's like, okay, now we got the 2 terabyte model. The 2 terabyte model should be $1,100, $1,000 to $1,300. Should be the 2 terabyte model. It shouldn't be $1,300, no controller, $1,400 with a controller. Like, I don't know what economy you motherfuckers is living in, Valve, and but people aren't going to pay that price. I promise you they're not paying it. You're going to have your enthusiasts. You're going to have your people who rush out to buy it day one because it's day one and day one. But no, they're not. A majority of people are not going to pay that price. They just aren't. One, because yes, cool. It's weaker than a base PS5. I have a PC that's way stronger than a PS5 Pro. Once again, i9 14900K, 64 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM, and a 5070 Ti. It's stronger than a fucking PS5 Pro. Like, I'm playing Marvel Rivals in fucking 300 FPS. Like, whereas in console version, you playing at 120 if you lucky, and don't pop a bunch of supers, but or alts. Like, so you're in this situation where the only people who are gonna really want to buy this are people who are Steam enthusiasts. Console gamers, I've asked a bunch of people, I'm like, yo, are you gonna pick up a Steam machine? Like, this is before pricing announcement. And they were like, no, like, why? Like, what am I? Everything on the Steam machine, I can just play on my normal console or my PC. Like, it's no point in the Steam machine. And I get it because it's like, unless it gets its own exclusives, where it's like, oh, you can only get this game if you have a Steam machine, then yeah. But then you're creating an issue where, what about the people who own PCs and play on Steam? So if it comes to Steam in general, it's going to be on PC. So you can play it on your PC or your Steam machine. So it's like, I genuinely don't know what Valve is going to be able to do, because there is no way people are paying this price. I just don't believe it. I would have to see this to believe this, because I'm not buying it. I'm good. I got a PC already. You got me into PC gaming and just PCs in general. I'd be damn I spend that kind of money on a console that I'm not even going to play. I barely play my current consoles. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, comment, subscribe, though. Let me know. Like the video. Subscribe for more videos. And comment down below. Are you picking up a Steam machine? If you are picking it up, which one you going to pick up? Let me know. If you want to see more videos like this, or if you want to see the rest of this video, click in the link in the description box down below. It's where you'll find it.